Hey everyone, Jay here. Today I'm making ramen, the noodle dish from the movie Parasite. So this is what we'll need. It's actually a very simple dish. So I think it's sort of a Korean comfort food, maybe like a craft dinner. So we have Chapaguri. That's the first noodle that you're gonna need. So it contains noodles, a soup base, a vegetable mix, and some oil. And you also need a package of neoguri. So neoguri will also have noodles, a soup base, and a vegetable. And then we have some green onions chopped up, ready to go, and some sirloin steak cut into cubes. So I'm just gonna season those now and throw them into a saute pan. So just a little olive oil in your pan to get you started. And in goes your steak. Okay, get your noodles boiling in a big pot of water. And your steak sauteing. Looks good. So before you strain your noodles, you're going to want to reserve just a little bit of the water. So into your noodles, your strained noodles, you'll start with the vegetable packets. You'll put the vegetable packets in and then the soup bases in, and use a little bit of the reserved water just to make them dissolve and get on all of the noodles. And just be sure that you reserve the oil packets for garnish later. Now we'll just top the noodles with some of the steak. Some green onions. And some of the oil from the packets we reserved. And there you have it. Ramen. Okay everyone, bon appetit.
Oh, bon appetit. Oh, cheers.
So please dig right in.
It smells very good.
It does, but remember, we're all trying this for the first time, so if we don't like it, it's okay to put this aside and make something else.
Okay.
But I thought it would be neat to try this little dish. It's in the movie. It's almost a plot point in the movie. Matt will remember and Sean will not since he hasn't seen it. But Parasite, if you haven't seen it, is an interesting upstairs, downstairs kind of take on two families, a rich family and a poor family, we'll say. And bit by bit, the entire poor family becomes staffed by the rich family. They all get positions hired on at the house. And one weekend, when the wealthy family is away on a camping trip, I think, the sort of poorer family moves in and makes themselves quite comfortable, drinking the good drink and eating the good food and having a good time until they get a phone call saying the camping trip is miserable, like all camping trips. And they're coming home early and the son is not feeling well, so could the housekeeper please whip up some ramen?
No,
Yes.
That's the part.
That's the part. So, yes. I mean, really, the family's in a panic because they've got a lot to do before this family gets home. And this woman now has to make ramen and she's going, what the hell is ramen? So it turns out ramen is sort of a peasant dish, a peasant noodle dish that this wealthy family has perhaps made a little more palatable by putting the sirloin steak on top. But I was interested to find out that ramen, I mean, don't look for ramen online because it doesn't exist. It's a made-up word that the English translator, whoever wrote the subtitles in English for Parasite, had to make up. Because this dish is actually called Chapaguri. So that's a mishmash or a hybrid of the two noodles we put in. You'll remember we did Chapaghetti and neoguri, so the dish is called Chapaguri. And so there is no easy way to translate that into English. There's nothing that exists, and why would it? So the guy called it ramden, ram for ramen noodles, and udon noodles, so ramden.
Oh.
So he also just made a hybrid word, an exclusive to Parasite. But now everybody wants to make this famed noodle dish. So you guys are having first bites? How
It's
is it
actually really
treating
good,
you?
especially the beef.
It is really good.
Good.
I like it.
Is it quite spicy, or how are we doing?
It's not really spicy, but there is some spice. Some
Because
nice
there was an option, and I took the mild option just to knowing my own preference. My stomach is not well suited to super spice, so I opted for the mild. So it could have been spicier, and certainly you can make it spicier yourself if you like. But so it's not. It's all right.
I would say this is barely spicy, but it's very good, and I thank you for the mild option. It's funny how we're feeling like we're doing this internationally, and like the actual dish we're making is exclusive to the English language version. It totally sounded legit, though.
Yes.
It does.
Well, we didn't question it. I think only Koreans who saw the English subtitles were like, why did you call it that? And really, since ramden is a made-up name, you could have just called it Chapaguri.
Yeah.
You know, it would have been the
Would have
same to
looked the
us,
same.
to be honest.
But I guess when you get in the translating kick, you're going
Sure.
all the way.
You're going to take those liberties.
Yeah.
I mean, this is your time to shine.
And maybe you get paid per translated word.
Maybe. Well, I am feeling a kick.
Oh, okay.
I do too. But it's
I mean,
pretty
Sean
good.
would evaluate this for me because I'm wussier than he is. He definitely can withstand a little more heat. Although he'll have the telltale nose sweats if he's eating something spicy.
Yes, I will. Absolutely. I go very red.
I just get fidgety and sweaty.
Well, this is really good.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see why the rich family wanted to eat this as a sort of comfort food. I guess.
Well, I'm glad we took a chance on our new favorite Oscar-winning movie.
Yeah.
Congratulations. I suggest when we were watching the Oscars, I was basically live tweeting them, and I suggested that fans of Bong Joon-ho be named the Bong Joon-hos. It is not taken off yet. In fact, somebody really thought maybe just bongos would be better. I'm partial to the hose, but I'm also an asshole, so I guess maybe not everyone has that same tolerance.
No, I think we should get that hashtag really trending.
I think the way we know that this is taken off is if Bong Joon-ho asked us to stop.
Yeah, but he's such an affable guy, really. He seems like he's really just enjoying this ride. And I mean, he's already had a great career and made a lot of really exceptional movies. And I heard that, of course, fearing the inevitable English-American remake, he's sort of taken things into his own hands, and I think he is adapting a series.
Yeah, for HBO, I think.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I'm going to watch. That's going to be very interesting to see, I think. And, you know, you can see how there would be more stories to tell in this vein.
Yeah.
It was a very interesting and atmospheric world that he created for us, and it's, yeah, he has a unique voice, and it was a terrific film, and it's not bad noodles.
Isn't Snowpiercer getting a show too?
Oh, I hadn't heard that.
I thought I'd heard that.
Interesting.
I mean, I actually kind of hope that that's true.
That would be neat. I mean, obviously the spoilers, but the ending is very wide open and really could be the beginning of a bigger tale.
Yeah, or they could go the prequel route and keep it on the train.
Oh, I would love that.
We really only saw the people from the back and like glimpses of other
That's
cars
true.
as they traveled.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of stories there to tell. And no matter what car you're in, I'm sure there's some dicey stuff going on that train.
I already have some ideas about what car I'd want over riding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which car?
Not the one where they're all packed in together eating crap.
Mm-hmm.
But the sushi car was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of like the elementary school car, but I can't see why I would really hang out there.
I don't know why you would be
Yeah, you
there.
could be the teacher.
Oh, wasn't there like a spa? There was like a
Yeah.
kung fu fight in like that spa. That was kind of cool too.
Yeah, there's a spa, there's a nightclub.
Yeah. I feel like maybe I didn't understand the movie. If I want to be on that train.
Yeah.
Well, it's not so much they want to be on the train, but if you're on the train,
Yes.
you can do pretty well
Yep.
until, the back enders rise up.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't allow a revolution if I was on that train.
You would have nipped that right in the bud.
I actually didn't realize that scene. Been watching his movies for years because I always think of him as the Snowpiercer guy, and sort of assuming it started right there. But he did The Host, which I could sort of see, sort of can't see, because that one is just kind of wild. Like that one's definitely leaning more into like kind of goofy comedy in a way. And then he did Memories of Murder, which is kind of fucked up.
Kind of. Yeah.
So I think he's directed almost every Korean movie I've seen. I mean, not quite actually.
You just didn't know it was all him.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you just shown an extreme preference from him
Mm-hmm.
without realizing it.
Yes.
Well, we're enjoying our noodles. Sean looks like he's ready for seconds.
Yeah.
So I guess it's a pretty good time to say goodbye.
I guess it is.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Bye.